Peace, family. So, continuing with the days of the week, today is Monday or Moon Day. It is named after the moon, and the energy that the moon has is connected to the number 2. So, the moon shows us the regularity of cycles and teaches about the importance of change as it moves through its cycles each month. It governs emotions, instincts, and intuition, as well as memory and imagination. Issues, though, around maternal figures um, often happen. Um, Traditions, adaptability can also be represented by the moon. Now, yesterday we had the sun, which is the masculine, and so that was dealing with father issues. The moon is feminine and deals with the maternal or mother issues. Um, Even in your birth chart, if you know what your moon sign is, that will actually show you, um, based on the sign, how your mother ended up expressing her emotions towards you. And generally would be how you tend to express your emotions based off of your moon sign, which is one reason why it is kind of good to look into your astrological chart. But also, knowing what your number is, I believe it would fall under your maturity number. That would determine how you tend to express your emotions, as far as the way that you would act, or how you would feel. So the energy of the moon, let's see. In numerology, the number 2, like I said, is associated with the moon. It's a feminine planet that can represent your intuition, creativity, and a strong sense. So people that are born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, or the 29th of any month are said to be influenced by the moon's energy. And I say the 11th, 20th, and 29th because when you break those down, 11 adds up to 2, 1 plus 1. 20, 2 plus 0 adds up to 2. 29, 2 plus 9 is 11, and then 1 plus 1 is 2. So it all breaks down to the number 2. So there's that influence there. Some of the things that you may feel as far as the influence of today's energy could be sensitivity, kindness, harmony, cooperation, adaptability, possibly modesty, sincerity, spiritual influence, and diplomacy. Those are all things that fall under the energy of the number 2. Also, there is on the opposite side of that depression, shyness, timidity, fear of self-consciousness, and getting lost in the details for some. So some of the other things that are associated with this energy for today: intuition, possible some emotional imbalance. Also, the moon or the number 2 energy does tend to blend balance, sensitivity, and connection really well, empowering cooperation through innate intuition. Uh, this is the number for having, what is it, cooperation. People with this as their life path number are usually really good at bringing people together. They're like, I guess you could say, the mediators or the peacemakers. Always tend to know how to bring people together. They're good when it comes to partnerships as well. Also, because the sign that is associated with the moon is Cancer, because it is said that Cancer is ruled by the moon, you may end up being affected by some of those characteristics. So you could be in this energy of someone who's very nurturing, very compassionate, because we're looking at the feminine aspects, those motherly traits. And it is said that Cancers can be very nurturing, compassionate, loving, and creative as well. They also can be good leaders, good communicators, very ambitious, fun and passionate, insightful. They can also tend to be a bit moody and sensitive, very emotional and emotionally driven, which can sometimes be a little bit on the negative side. But they tend to be protectors, very nostalgic and sentimental. So again, all of this is what you may encounter of being under the influence of today, being the moon day, falling under the influence of its energy. So be aware of the things that you may be feeling, how you're handling situations, and understanding that it could be because you are being influenced by this, especially if you are a Cancer or a water sign, because water signs also, Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio, all tend to be water signs and tend to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? More strongly influenced by the moon, simply because water deals with the emotions and they are water signs. And so the influence for them tend to be a little bit stronger than most other individuals. Also, if you happen to be a number 2 life path, or if your birthday, like I said, falls under any of those numbers, the 2, 11, 20, and 29, because it is tied and connected to the moon's energy. Hope you guys got something out of this. Be aware of what day of the week that you are falling under the influence of. Peace, family, and Nguvu.